Get on it.
Hey everyone, welcome to another great exciting episode of R&R's Fight Picks, hosted by the one and only Corey Rich and Ray Richardson. And we're going to do UFC on Fox 14 tonight. Well, we're just coming off a pretty good profitable weekend, going between Bellator 132, World Series of Fighting 17, and Fight Night 59. So hopefully we're going to, just continue the trend and keep on going in these good ways of 2015. So we're going to kick tonight off. We got Chris Beal versus Neil Seery. Beal's opened up at a minus 200. This guy, he's a good prospect, and I'm just a little scared of laying this 2-1 odds. Neil Seery, he's held his own here lately. The guy is a pretty good Irish boxer, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he did win this fight. However, I am picking Chris Beal for the win, but I would not be surprised if Seery edged out a decision win. Next, we got Victor Pesta and Konstantin Ackerman. I don't know. This guy's a pretty good prospect. I think he's fought on Bellator prior to. The name did strike a bell when I did see it originally. Nothing clicked. Either way, this guy, he's a first round finisher. He's already line's already climbed from a 300 opening onto a 350 right now. I do see an in the distance finish for this guy. I'm just gonna wait until I'm not gonna bet the main line on him. I might throw him in a parlay with a 3-man parlay for like $5. But other than that, I'm going to wait until the props open, and I will take it in the distance for this guy, depending on what it is. Hopefully I might be able to get 2-1 odds at least. But either way. Then we got Mirsad Bektic and late replacement Paul Redman. Honestly, a lot of people are predicting a first-round finish for Bektic. Bektic, whatever. I mean, the guy looks good, but from the fights that I've seen, I was not impressed. R&R's Fight Picks is being published within a live viewer audience. But we didn't think that, I didn't see anything special, honestly. I just saw some easy can finishes by the guy. And if you're going to compare just records, I mean, yeah, they're better, but, Paul Redman has been fighting Cage Warriors. Cage Warriors not a fucking... It's not Julio Estevez from fucking Guatemala fighting with a 4-1, 2-4 record. None of the guys that he's faced have been shitty fighters. Yeah, he doesn't have a great record. But you know what? The under in this one, don't do it. Don't do it because I think Paul Redman actually can withstand the onslaught or the first round finish. That's just my thoughts. A minus 600 for Bektic, not happening on my bankroll. Yeah, right. Well, then we got Mirbek Tesmulov and Anthony Cristioniana or some shit. He's another late replacement. Mirbek's sitting at like a minus 700 right now. Not on my bankroll, but Mirbek should make a pretty easy finish. If it wasn't for him being at his weight class, I'm pretty sure it's 145, I was going to switch, but I have Jose Aldo, so I kind of got to wait for that until I can start doing some switches, because I'm going to win my fantasy league again. End of story. Mark those words, motherfuckers. But, yeah, Mirbek should take this one pretty easily. Unfortunately, with his betting line being at such an outrageous number right now, and in the distance isn't even going to be anywhere safe on a betting line. I mean, unless it's like -1 something. Fuck yeah, I'll do that one. You can count me in. Good job, by the way. You tied it up, man. Fuck yeah, dude. Then we got the fight that I'm actually really excited about. We got Nikita Krylov and Stansan. I don't know. I didn't write the rest of his name down because I don't like him. I don't want him to win. I'm looking at everything. I didn't even write his last name down. Either way, he's been on a 2-year layoff due to injury. This guy, I've watched his previous fights. You know, he's 12-1. He relies a lot on his hooks. He's not a combination fighter. He's, you know, a one-trick pony per se with the striking aspect. Honestly, I'm seeing another Walt Harris fucking head kick knockout because Sustain, he holds his hands are down. He keeps them low, and Nikita's gonna end up kicking him in the fucking face and finishing it. Mark those fucking words and take him to the goddamn bank because the betting line is so goddamn close. If you're gonna do it, man, if you pick against Nikita, shame on you. Take that one to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, motherfuckers. But then we got Kenny Robertson and Sultan Aliyev. This one is an interesting fight. Kenny's the man. He's like the sleeper underdog or something right now. He opened up. Pretty sure he opened at a favorite, and well, he's not a favorite anymore. But when it comes down to it, this is a hard one to fucking pick. And if you are gonna pick on Sultan Aliyev, do it right now because he went from a +110 at opening lines, and I'm pretty sure just between yesterday he went to a -145. So I was like, dude, I just lost all my value. But you know, honestly, I am edging and leaning Kenny Robertson on the decision here. It's a tough one to pick. It is a tough one to pick, but I am leaning Kenny for this one. Oh, even better fight after that. We got another one of my favorites coming from over there. Well, Nikita's Ukrainian and Albert Tumenov is Russian. But we got Albert Tumenov and Nico Masoki. You know, to be honest, I actually picked Masoki on his 2 last fights. Or two of the last 3. I didn't take him on Gaslam. A couple prior to that, I was leaning a little towards him. You know, right now, if it was anyone other, I mean, well, give or take, but end of story, Albert Tumenov. I've jumped on this guy's bandwagon since his debut. Unfortunately, he was fighting the fuckhead Ilmar Alcantara, which I hate that guy. I can't win, and I can't. Last time I finally did win on a bet with him. Finally. But other than that, I hate him, and it was a tough test for Albert. And if you didn't know, if you didn't do research on him and certain, you know, interviews and whatnot, he was sick, and, you know, time change and late replacement, I believe he was too for his debut. You know, it played a lot of factors in, and all he has done since his debut is crush. At a -145 right now, it is a fucking line steal, and I'm just laughing at all these guys on my betting forums right now that are, you know, leaning Masoki, whether it's a value play or something. I don't see it. I don't see it in any way, shape, or form. Albert Tumenov will finish this fight. Take that one to my fucking bank because that is my strong pick for the night. Next, we got the main card with Akirata, Coruscant, and Sam Cecilia. Man, this one's a fucking another toss-up. You know what? I'm not betting shit on it because this is too hard. With the $3 that I will end up putting on this fight, it will be for Eric Asani, and I'm not even safe about that one. Sam Cecilia very well could finish it again, pull it out with the home crowd advantage. Do not bet this fight unless you really want to technically gamble, because I don't like gambling. I invest. Next, we got Phil Davis and Ryan Bader. This one, I don't see Phil Davis losing. Just like I didn't see him losing against Glover Teixeira. If you really want, you can scroll back on one of my video that I did for that fight, whatever the hell fight night or UFC it was, and I was all over Phil Davis. He's getting better every time. He is a force to be reckoned with, and at a minus 260 right now, which his betting line has raised, I still see value in it. I'm not going to bet him straight up. I'm going to end up putting him in a two-man parlay. But he is going to be my juicer, my parlay juicer for the night. Probably about 20 to 30 bucks in parlay juicing from him with multiple parlays. Then we got Gegard Mousasi and Dan Henderson. Gegard should win this one. Pretty clear and easy. Hendo's beat up old guy. But you always got that H-bomb. I've said it before in a video before. I was the guy who picked Shogun against Hendo right before fight time and caught a minus 120. Yeah, I put 120 bucks on Shogun for that win there, and I thought I won like 3 times, and somehow Hendo managed to stand up and then caught him perfectly on the nose. In the third round. But Mousasi at a minus 500, I don't see any value in it unless he's just going to be a little parlay juicer for you. And even an in the distance one is still kind of sketchy. But yeah, Mousasi should win this one pretty clear as day, and Henderson should retire either next fight or the one after. But then we got the main event. Alexander Gustafsson and Anthony Rumble Johnson. This one is going to be a fight of the night. Alexander Gustafsson should win this one with his length and reach, but some people don't. They forget that Johnson is also 6'3". I mean, it's 6'7" versus 6'3". Big deal. And it should be a stand-up affair. I'm scared to bet on this one, honestly, guys. I'm scared to put any real money on it. Although I do feel Gustafsson should win. Man, Johnson has a hell of a chance right now, and a hell of a chance to shine. I'm going to take Gustafsson, but when it comes down to the betting aspect of this one, unless Gustafsson's a parlay juicer for you, if you're going to do a straight bet, I have to lean Johnson. Just because this could be a sleeper. This totally could be a sleeper fucking underdog. And I don't think anybody would be surprised if Anthony Johnson did win this fight. I don't think there would be no one out there saying, well, I didn't see that one coming. Because you did. But, hey, once again, this is R&R's Fight Picks. Like my page, subscribe, do whatever you want, leave me some fucking hate mail. I don't give a shit because I love just any kind of intel. And, hey, I love getting a kick out of some of the negative feeds too. But if you do want to follow my bets, I am going to start doing a bet recap for the year, and you can follow on the covers forum, or on my Fantasy MMA page, as well as just messaging me. Good luck, guys. Don't blow your bankrolls, and till next time, just have fun and play smart.